Hey everyone, it's your girls K-Stylez from Detroit. Today on Everyday Living and K-Stylez Dating Tips, I want to talk about everyday living and K-Stylez dating tips. But no, for real, what I really want to talk about is still perfecting our communication skills. And this is on the scene, when you're on the scene with people, and when you're off the scene, when you just by yourself, with yourself as people, as that individual person. If this is a great habit that mankind can really, flourish into, grow into, become disciplined and mature into, it will really bless your life privately, and it will also bless your life publicly, because we want to prosper in this area, and we really can. And we really can. First, we have to have the desire. We have to have wisdom, the do's and don'ts. We have to live and learn, grow. You understand some stuff that didn't work in communications skills, certain styles. And then you understand, discover some things that do. And you have to keep applying that pressure. Keep applying, and you're worth it. You are worth applying that because you want to succeed every day. Because you have a mouth on earth. You're talking on earth. And you're definitely understanding your worth on earth. And you're worth it. You're worth it. You are worth enhancing, advancing in your styles of communicating. And if we can definitely practice saying positive things verbally a lot, just privately behind the scenes, you'll be more perfected on the scenes. This is when you can. And when you want to talk about something that's negative, come up with a solution right on paper. If you got to send things with other people, you can send them a text, right on paper, you're around it. If you can apply this skill, please apply it. It's really going to save you from a lot of arguments, disagreements. People are like, but dang, I need to really still talk about that topic. Yes, you do, but you don't need to talk about it verbally. You don't need to talk about it with your mouth because it's not going to end well. That's why a lot of people have a lot of disagreements, arguments on earth. And we all can fall victim to that on earth at any moment, any second on earth. But God is trying to preserve us on earth. Arguments, disagreements are destroying people. They are destroying people by the seconds, by the days, the minutes, the hours. It's really, and that's what it's called to do. That's what it's called to do. But when we have more self-control and discipline, it won't do that. It won't do that. Because we have learned to communicate in a better, wise way. We are kings and queens on this earth. We're trying to advance on this earth, We're trying to prosper on this earth, and especially with our communication skills on this earth, So you won't fall in those tricks and traps on earth. I mean, just pay attention. Just pay attention. Just pay attention to people, once negative things start being discussed verbally, with their mouths. Start paying attention if you was one of those people who used to communicate that way, because that's our natural instant way to talk. We know to talk with our mouth. Start paying attention to the difference when you only programming yourself to say positive things only verbally, behind the scene, your private life, and on the scene, your public life with everybody. Sending texts, writing on paper with people. Now, of course, some situations we still have to discuss ugly things, Talking to the cops, you got to still say something ugly. You're in the court system. You got to talk to your lawyer, the judge. Maybe at work it was some confusion or something. You still got to discuss some things verbally. So some situations we can't get out of talking verbally, but there are certain situations we can't get out of talking verbally when it's negative topics, sensitive topics. And this is really going to perfect you and help you. It really works. We do not have to be forced to say everything out of our mouths as the only main communication effective skills. We can choose other effective communication skill styles when it comes to writing on paper, when it's sensitive, negative, confusing, things you don't like, disrespect, you're trying to confront someone, you do that through paper. And still, you have to respect. We have to respect people on earth too. Because, you may send someone something through a text or paper, and we can still not be respecting someone. So we still have to respect that person. You're still saying it in a healthy way. See, what we're doing is we're learning how to communicate in an effective, healthy way. Because when we're not communicating in a healthy way, we are communicating in a destructive way. And that's what God don't want us to do. He want that to go away. All right, everybody. I want you to continue to stay blessed, not stressed. I want you to continue to rep your city because God has the best. Stay blessed.